Greetings, my beloved children. Well, let's continue talking about the higher level of the astral. To help you understand how diverse it is, I will focus on its structure today. Just as the lower astral has its own egregore, the higher astral, which can generally be called the egregore of light, has a large number of narrowly focused mini egregores. It can also be compared to a spiritual university, which has many colleges where disembodied souls can study. As soon as the components of these souls retain the knowledge gained on earth during their previous life, or several of them, they can also use it while disincarnated. This explains the variety of approaches, terminology, in a word, means of presenting information that they use to channel through different human beings, those who are incarnated on the planet. In addition to the narrowly focused mini egregores of philosophy, religion, history, geography, biology, astrology, medicine, and many other approaches to the treatment of various issues of concern to humanity, this general egregore is subdivided into spiritual, vibrational, and other sublevels. Higher astral beings, like people, being either in a state of evolution or involution, can move from one level to the other according to the energies that dominate them at any particular time. And this depends largely on the state of the people whose energetic space they inhabit. Therefore, people, although they are not aware of it, they either help them to progress in the spiritual development, or on the contrary, they degrade them. In this case, the law of as from within, so from without, also applies to the subtle plane of existence, to those beings who penetrate your energetic space and make a unity with you. Nowadays, the higher astral level is enjoying the renaissance, as it has the possibility to contact directly the incarnated human beings. The 3D world has once separated from them by a thick membrane of low frequency vibrations, but now, thanks to the ceaseless flow of high frequency vibrations of the divine light, this membrane is becoming thinner and more fragile, to such an extent that the subtle world and the dense world are about to merge. Human beings are now going through the same things. New divine energies are washing away the solid 3D crust, revealing their subtle sense organs, which enable them to see and hear the subtle words. Certainly, this is not yet a large-scale phenomenon, but there are still thousands of people on the planet capable of picking up and decoding the information that higher astral beings are trying to give them. This is both good and bad, because there are a few people on Earth who have succeeded in ultimately freeing themselves from the energies of the 3D world and eliminating the thoughts and emotions caused by their ego that has controlled them for many centuries. Therefore, the information they channel is not authentic either, as they cannot go beyond the higher astral level to the higher dimensions inhabited by the higher powers. This barrier is particularly difficult to overcome for those who still live in the thick of things in the 3D world, not being able to isolate themselves from it and communicate with the subtle plane in peace. But those who manage to do so, even in these extremely complicated circumstances, deserve real admiration and deep respect. We will stop here for today. The Absolute Father, who loves you beyond measure, has spoken to you. This message was channeled by Marta, and it was read for you by Adriana.